So welcome back guys to our YouTube channel. In the previous video we have discussed what is an IDE, what is JDK, how to download and install these things, and how to set up environment for Java programming language. Now in this video we will discuss what is Java, why Java is important. We will look at the history of Java programming language. Then we will also compare this language to C and C++ language, and then we will discuss the features of Java programming language. Now let's get started. So why Java is important? Trouble with C and C++ language is that they are not platform independent and not portable. Now what does that mean? This means that if you are working on a Windows machine and you write a C++ or C code, then you cannot execute this code on a Linux machine, on any other machine. On the same way, if you are using a Linux machine and you want to execute your C and C++ code on a Windows machine, then you cannot do this. So these languages are not platform independent. Emergence of World Wide Web, which demanded portable programs. Now another reason why Java is so much important is because of its security. We will discuss it later on why Java is important because of its security. Now the history of Java. The founder of Java is James Gosling, and he is also known as the father of Java. The co-founder of Java is Vinod Khosla, and then these are the JDK evaluations of Java. So now there are three editions of Java programming language. One is standard edition, second is micro edition, and third is enterprise edition. Standard edition is used to develop client-side standalone applications or applets. Micro edition is used to develop applications for mobile devices such as cell phones. The third edition is the Enterprise edition, and it is used to develop server-side applications such as Java servlets and Java server pages. Now what is Java? Java is an object-oriented programming language. Write once, run anywhere. WORA. What does that mean? We have discussed this earlier. Means its portability. We can run code on any machine, designed for easy web and internet applications. How Java is different from C? Major difference is that C is structure oriented language and Java is object oriented programming language and has mechanism to define classes and objects. Java does not support pointer type. This is the main reason why Java is important, because of its security. We will discuss also this later on. Java does not have preprocessor, so we can't use hash define, hash include methods. So then Java does not include structures, unions, enum, data types. Java adds labeled, break and continue statements. Java does not include keywords like goto, size of, type of, and then Java adds many features required for object-oriented programming. Then how Java is different from C++. Features removed in Java. Java does not support pointers type to avoid unauthorized access of memory locations. Now this is the main reason hackers used pointers to access our softwares and apps. So this is the main reason in Java programming language these pointer types are not added. So Java programming language is a very secured language. Java does not include structures, unions, enum, data types. Java does not support operator overloading. Preprocessors eliminated entirely in Java. Now Java does not support global variables. Every method variable is declared within a class and forms part of that class. Java does not support multiple inheritance. This can be accomplished by using interface concept. We will discuss later on what is inheritance and what are the global variables, like these things we will discuss later on. It is not possible to declare unsigned integers. It In Java, objects are passed by reference only. In C++, objects may be passed by value or reference. Now the features which are added to Java: multi-threading, that allows two or more pieces of the same program to execute concurrently. C++ has a set of library of functions that use a common header file, but Java replaces it with its own set of API. What does API mean? Application Programming Interfaces. We will discuss this later on. It adds packages and interfaces. Java supports automatic garbage collection. We will also discuss this later on. Now, features that differ from C++ and Java. Features that differ. Through C++ and Java supports Boolean data types. C++ take a non-zero value as a true and zero value as false. True and false in Java are predefined literals that are values for a Boolean expression. We will discuss later on what are the literals. Now Java has replaced the destructor function with a finalize function. C++ supports exception handling that is similar to Java's. So characteristics of Java. Java is simple, Java is object oriented, Java is robust, Java is secure, Java is architecture neutral, Java is portable, Java is performance, Java is multi-threaded, Java platform independent. So why Java is simple? According to Sun Microsystems, Java language is simple because syntax is based on C++, so easier for programmers to learn it. C++, it removes many confusing and or rarely used features like operator overloading. We have discussed this earlier that Java does not support operator overloading, so this is one of the examples of this thing. That's why Java is simple. The other thing is object oriented. Object oriented means we organize our software as a combination of different types of objects that incorporates both data and behavior. Object oriented programming is a methodology that simplifies software development and maintenance by providing some rules. Now Java is platform independent. We have also discussed this thing earlier. Write once, run anywhere. This is the same thing. Java is secured. I have said you guys earlier that Java does not support pointer type, so that's why Java is secured. Java programs run inside virtual machine sandbox. Java is robust. So what is robust? Robust simply means strong. Java uses strong memory management. There are lack of pointers that avoids security problem. There is automatic garbage collection in Java. There is exception handling and type checking mechanism in Java. All these points make Java robust. I will explain all these things: what is garbage collection, what is type checking mechanism, what is exception handling, all these things later on briefly. So the next point is architecture neutral. In C programming language, int data type occupies 2 bytes of memory for 32-bit architecture and 4 bytes of memory 64-bit architecture. But in Java, it occupies 4 bytes of memory for both 32-bit and 64-bit architecture. The next is portable. We have discussed this earlier. Is high. The next one is high performance. Java is still faster than traditional interpretation since bytecode is close to native code, still somewhat slower than a compiled language, for example C++. The next point is multi-threaded. We have also discussed this point earlier that Java supports multi-threading, means we can do different things at the same time. A thread is like a separate program executing concurrently. We can write Java programs that deals with many tasks at once by defining multiple threads. The main advantage of multi-threading is that doesn't occupy memory location for each thread. It shares a common memory area. Threads are important for multimedia web applications. Now the Java environment, we have discussed this environment in our previous video. What is JDK and these things we have discussed this earlier. This point we have not discussed. That point is API includes hundreds of classes and methods grouped into several packages according to their functionality. So here is an example of our first program that we have run in our first video. Now there are the things to remember. Name of the file must match name of class. It is case sensitive. I will discuss this later on why the name of file should match the class name. The next thing is processing starts in main. This means that after this line the process is to begin, and then the third point is printing is done system.out.println or system.out.print. And the next thing, you will see the following line of code often here, like static void main. This means that here the processing of your program is going to continue or happen. And then about main, what is main? Main is the function in which your program starts. Why public? So that runtime can call it from outside. Why static? It is made static so that we can call it without creating an object. What is string? Args square brackets, ways of specifying input at startup of application. We will discuss in detail these things in the next videos in this course. If you enjoyed our video, then like and comment down below, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos and updates. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.